Practice was pretty good today. Ended with a 2-minute drill. Some good back and forth, but like where we're at right now.
Is Latu causing problems for you guys and what you want to achieve on offense?
Yeah, he's doing some really good things out there. He's rushing the passer really well right now. We've got to keep that going.
When in 2 minutes like that, how much do you think he can thrive in those situations?
Passing situations is pin your ears back and go. I mean, they got to throw it in those situations, and that's going to be huge for us.
Shane, how do you describe the camp Julian Blackmon's had?
It's been phenomenal so far. I mean, he's making plays left and right. He's all over the field. The communication on the back end with him, with the other guys, has been tremendous. We just got to keep that going.
Looks like he's making plays deep. Are you free safetying him too, or is that just his instincts?
Yeah, he's in there. I mean, he was back there, I think, on that one at free. I got to go back and look at tape, but obviously he was the deep middle safety on that one. He made a heck of a play today.
Could there be some back and forth for him this year?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at all those guys. I mean, there's competition on the back end, obviously, and we're working through that right now, but he's playing very well.
How do you think AR handled the 2-minute drill and just the ups and downs of trying to get things done?
Thought it was good. I mean, a great situation came up there at the end. There was a 3rd down deal, and we had an intentional grounding, and so we had to move back and have a 10-second runoff or burn our timeout. So it was great that it came up.
Coach, halfway point of the season and preseason here this training camp. AR, how's he looking so far?
I think he's been really good. The communication piece is huge going into his 2nd year with all the guys in and out of the huddle, just checks, alerts at the line of scrimmage, and just taking what's there.
Shane, what's been that relationship like between him and Joe?
Yeah, it's been really good. The meetings have been really good. Obviously, Joe's seen a lot in this league, so stuff that comes up, Joe can kind of, his memory bank is full. So those conversations have been really good.
A year ago at this time, Anthony was kind of alternating with Gardner, just being able to stack these practices with the first team offense. Just how has that been beneficial for Anthony?
It's huge. I mean, you get more reps with the ones. Your guys, the receivers' body language, the tight end's body language, the running backs coming out of the backfield body language, and just the camaraderie, right, and the communication in the huddle with those guys, getting those extra reps is huge for them.
Can you test more stuff when you kind of have that consistency of like, hey, this guy's catch radius is here, and just details like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that stuff starts in the spring, feeling those guys, and then you get into training camp, and you just keep growing and growing and growing together, seeing how guys are going to come in and out of breaks, because everyone's not the same. The route discipline, the route tree that we teach, some guy might have just a little more shake than another guy, so we got to be all over that.
How did you see him just sort of learn as he was sitting out last year, like old school, what you did with a quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, he had that opportunity to sit back and watch, you know what I mean? And throughout the season, you have extra meetings with him on the side and just going through football stuff, football knowledge, just keep getting that memory bank full of different looks and things that we're going to run, in the season. And we just keep working that, and he gets to see all that stuff from afar.
Shane, when you're not, getting a lot of physicality with the guys, how do you assess running backs? I mean, you're not going to hit JT every play, but given what you've seen, how do you evaluate where he's at, and what do you think?
Yeah,
this
I
year
think
has
the
for him?
vision they have when they're pressing the hole and bouncing and jump cutting and all those different things are big for those guys. I mean, because it's still, up front, it's live, you know what I mean? But they're not getting taken to the ground. But just the vision, through the holes, that speed, the power. When a guy's in front of them, and then obviously making guys miss in the open field.
Just JT generally, just what do you think the ceiling is for him this year?
I mean, he's explosive as all get out. I'll say that. And to have him starting week 1 this year is going to be huge for us going into this season.
Josh mentioned that he's developed some kind of chemistry with AR where he doesn't have to talk as much, and it might not be in the playbook to sit in this zone route or whatever. So how have you seen him kind of develop that way?
Yeah, you can see those guys are always talking after plays, and obviously, in between periods, they're back there talking, and I think, that communication piece is really good, and once guys keep playing more and more and more together, I mean, I've been around some guys that have played, 16 years together, and they just kind of look at each other and give a wink, and it's like, we know what we're doing. So you get to that level, it's pretty special.